Well, Dow Chemical's release of new groundwater testing data is sending shockwaves through neighborhoods in North Plaquemine. One outside chemist says the new data point to the Dow property as the definite source of contamination. Both Dow and state environmental officials insist they have drawn no conclusions. As WAFB's Avery Davidson shows us in this exclusive report, one of Dow's test wells shows a positive reading just feet away from a retired couple's home.
See where that stick is? Standing up.
Where the stick is where Anthony Barona says Dow chemical officials dug one of 9 wells to test for vinyl chloride. It tested positive. Test your fence line for all practical purposes.
Yeah, what is that, about 40, 50 feet?
Yeah, about 40, 50 feet away from your fence line.
Yeah.
How far away is that from your well?
Right here.
His wife Geraldine says since the early 70s, she and her family drank from their well.
We still drink from that well. We have an overflow from that well, and when we're working outside, we continue to drink that water from the overflow pipe.
According to officials with the State Department of Environmental Quality, this test well, along with 2 others sampled by Dow, showed concentrations of vinyl chloride around 20 parts per billion. The highest concentration found by DEQ officials, 42 parts per billion at a private well near 2 of Dow's test wells.
We're really not seeing the kind of hit that you would expect to be able to really trace it back to a source. We're not seeing that kind of a gradient there. The numbers aren't as high as really we would like to see.
However, Louisiana Environmental Action Network chemist Wilma Subra says this map paints a different picture. Subra says, quote, "If you look at the concentrations, it points straight to the Dow property." Geraldine shares that opinion.
Personally, where do you believe the vinyl came from?
Dow Chemical, period.
It could be, I don't know.
Anthony says DEQ officials tested his well also, but he hasn't gotten the results yet. He and his wife expect it to be positive. Near Plaquemine, Avery Davidson, WAFB 9 News.
Knight with DEQ says his office has gotten some of the results from a second round of testing, but he's waiting on the results from a specific well southeast of the Dow property, right in that residential neighborhood. He says the results there could either make or break the investigation. He says those results are expected to be in next week.